Okay, we're on Shekalim Perek Aleph Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah in the first chapter of Masechet Shekalim. Mishnah returns back to the topic of Shekalim, of the Machatzit hashekel that people would pay. And it's important to remember that many people didn't have currency. They didn't have change. They didn't have money the way we have money. They bartered, they traded. They didn't have, certainly not printed money, and they didn't have many coins. So therefore, the system would have to make it available for them to change money. So therefore, the Mishnah says, on the 15th of Adar, Shulchanot yoshvin b'medina. They would put out tables b'medina. Medina either means, literally, textually means the whole country, but the Bartenura says it means in Yerushalayim. Why? They would trade, they would barter Machatzit hashekel. Everyone would bring the coin from his Medina, from his area. Remember, there's no standard coins. You would have coins in the Galil, coins in whatever. They don't know. I've got a Syrian coin. I've got a southern coin, and somebody would have to trade it for them to get to a Machatzit hashekel. On the 25th, when time's running out, because remember they have to start. People were supposed to give up to the first of Pesach, so their donations that had to be given. So even in the Beit HaMikdash, they placed these money-changing tables, so that people would be able to exchange money even in the Beit HaMikdash itself. And once that happened, once they put the tables out on the Mikdash, they would start limashken, from the word mashkon. Mashkon means collateral, i.e., they would start taking your stuff if you didn't pay. Look at the Bartenura. Itchilu limashken, l'mi shelo hevi shiklo. Whoever didn't bring his shekel, they were going to come. If you didn't pay the taxes, the taxman was coming to get you. Who would they take a collateral from? Leviim v'Yisraelim, Levi and Yisrael, Gerim v'Avadim v'Shucharim, converts, freed slaves. Avalo nashim v'Avadim uktanim, but not nashim or slaves or ktanim or minors. Why not? The Bartenura says, Leviim, why? Because lafukim miman da'ama she'em mashkinim talbim. There was an opinion that said Leviim don't have to pay, because we learned. Let's look back in our pasuk that we started with. Who has to give the Machatzit hashekel? Zeyitnu, who gives? Kol over ala pekudim. Let's highlight that. Anyone over ala pekudim, okay? Anyone who goes through the pekudim, the count, who is counted for the military, okay? And you would think, and it says also, this is the real kol over ala pekudim, mi ben esrim shana. Anyone who goes through the count when he's 20 years old. But Leviim were not counted when they're 20; they were counted at a different time. Okay, Leviim lo yunimnim mi ben esrim. Leviim didn't start their service at 20. I think they started at 30 to 50, if I recall correctly. And not women, because it says, Ish kofer nafsho. Back to the pasuk. Benatnu ish, here we go. Benatnu ish kofer nafsho. Also from the pasuk. I'm going to unhighlight that, because that was the wrong pasuk. Ish kofer nafsho, so it's ish, velo isha. And not avadim, because avadim chayav ela b'mitzvot shenashim chayavot. A slave is not chayav in mitzvot other than the ones that women are required. And women are not required to give Machatzit hashekel. Kol katan sheitchil aviv lishkol yado. Let's say a father decided, I'm not obligated to give for my child, but I do anyway. So once he started to give, shuv eno posek. You don't stop. Once you started to give for your child, you continue to give Machatzit hashekel on behalf of your child until he turns 20 and he gives on his own. And you don't take the mashkon from the Kohanim, even though the Kohen had to give, even though he had to give afapisha chaya machatzit hashekel, you don't take mibnei darkei shalom. Why? Because tivisha avodat korbanot alehem chokim lam kavod. We at least give them the honor, we give them the deference, so that we don't take their stuff if they didn't pay. We assume that they're around the Beit HaMikdash, they're good for the money. Okay, we'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, as always, email me at arspolter@gmail.com. We'll dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, of Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman, and the memory of Tzipora Fega Matilda bat Nachum Elimelech. Have a good day.